Gerard, how you keeping?
Tom, how are you keeping? How
Very
the bloody
good.
hell are you?
Very good. Very good. Very excited to be back doing Tongue and Groove. Tongue and Groove makes us sound like we could be in Ibiza, doesn't it?
Tongue and groove.
I know we kind of talked about it before, and sounds a bit dirty to people that aren't in the know. But we're talking about the timber product, the timber styling of two bits of timber to go. But Tongue and Groove, mate, we definitely have a DJ. You got your headphones
I was
on.
just going to say, Tom, tongue and groove would be a great name for like a lad that sings on a cunt with a keyboard that fucking plays in a pub. Yeah,
I
coming up
was
to the stage here next. Here's tongue and groove.
I think that's actually what it sounds like more if we rocked in. But do you know, ironically, if we learned slightly how to DJ, we could find ourselves, if we'd enough nick, in Ibiza. Do you know what I mean? Tongue and Groove, a Ministry of Sound. Because people wouldn't get it. Yes, the odd lad with a check shirt down the back would go, "The fuck."
There you go.
I seen them up at the fucking Shamrock the last night. Fucking
I enjoy your wordplay, sir.
murdering Hal Ketchum's fucking past the point of rescue.
Which of us is tongue and which of us is groove, Tom? Because I can't fucking sing, and I think I'm beyond playing piano as well.
I think I'm tongue. I think I'm
You can
tongue.
sing. You can sing.
I could hold it together for past the point of rescue.
Well, I can fucking drop a needle on a record and walk off. I can press play on a drum machine, which I gotta tell you is about as much as some of these lads do in a pub. Tom.
Hey, listen, hey! I've seen some of them, and there's a few of them. I'm kind of going, hold on now, hold on. Just because you brought gear with you, you're charging a fucking whack, and you're absolutely murdering. Come down from the mountain, Katie Daly. Like
I'm not gonna. I look. Hey Tom, we've cut our teeth as entertainers, like so we know what it is to go up in front of a pub full of people, who may or may not be listening to you. But no matter the fucking worst gig I've ever played in my life, Tom, like I'll go for a pint and there'll be a lad playing Crackling Rosie on a guitar with nobody listening to him, and I'll be like, oh, I fucking hate to be that lad.
The only thing is, though, he's not asking for their interaction. He doesn't like.
He fucking is. Tom.
He's
like,
not.
Sing along with us one if you know it now. And everyone's like, whichever, fuck off.
But he could sing it with his back to him and still get paid. Being a stand-up, you got to stand.
You sing it out in the fucking yard, as far as I'm concerned. We are rambling again, Tom. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Tom and Gerry show, TNG, Tongue and Grooved. If you want to go off on an old fucking ramble with that one there, I am Gerry McBride. He is Tom O'Mahony, and we are back for season 7 of the Tom and Gerry show. Season 7. We didn't just fade out with a disappointing climax at the end of season 6 like The Sopranos. We fucking came back, Tom.
I love that, because how good would it be if Breaking Bad or The Sopranos just came back all of a sudden? Like, you know what I mean? It would be. Yeah. It probably wouldn't be as good. Which is I'm not selling us. I'm not selling us well.
I'm not fucking good, Tom.
Not selling us as good here, but it is very exciting. We just never go away. We're kind of like that fungal infection. Whether it be, is it chlamydia that never goes away? No.
Wouldn't know much about it, Tom.
It's as if one of them doesn't go away. Herpes never goes away. If you catch it once, that's it. It returns every so often, and just like that, you don't know when. But before you know it, Tom and Gerry landing up at the corner of your lip.
I'm going to tell you
on your way out on a date.
I'm gonna like spin off from that as quick as I fucking can, Tom. Right? Just when you mentioned fucking stinging annoyances, I got fucking stung by a wasp. Tom. I haven't been stung by a wasp.
That is nostalgia. That's nostalgia.
That's some, and I knew straight away. I was like, mother, I got stung by a fucking wasp on the finger.
And what was it? Was it as sore as you remember, or more?
It was like, I gotta tell you, it was sore, but it was sore all fucking day. I reckon, like when I was a younger man or a child or whatever, I was like 12 years of age last time I got stung by a wasp. I was probably stung like 5 or 6 times that day by nettles, thistles, various stinging insects. So like you throw a wasp sting on top of it, you're like, oh shit, and now there's this. But like my wee soft hands haven't been stung by anything for decades.
It's true. I got a belt of nettles not so long ago. I was telling somebody about it on another show, and it was a shock to the system. It was like, hold on now.
You're like, yeah, fuck this.
I thought you fuckers went away. Like, you know, you just faded into the background. No. They've gotten fucking more vicious, I reckon. Because these big bastards, they were like down the back of a fucking shed. that I was looking for a fucking thing for the old lad, and I'd say they were like the fucking nettles of Mordor in that they hadn't been fucked with. They
Yeah.
hadn't been cut. They had, because you hear people say things, oh, young nettles are the worst. These nettles had fucking teeth. One of them was smoking a fag. There was at least fucking, I'm pretty sure one had a knife. It
Yeah.
was, these were the nettles that grow down the back of the shit.
Right. Fuck these
Nobody fucks
nettles.
with these lads. Like they were as thick, they had trunks. Like these weren't stemmy fuckers. They had trunks. Like you hit off one and you moved.
Right.
Oh, man, all down my fucking arm. And I thought, I only brushed off it. It's grand. Sure, nothing's happening there. And it's
And then
like
it
that.
grows on you. Yeah.
It's like that. It's like getting flicked in the nuts. Do you know?
Yeah.
You're like, nothing.
Well,
45
funny,
seconds.
as you mentioned, flicking Tom, I got stung, but I'll tell you the whole story. I was walking along, and then I noticed something fall out of a tree and get caught in my hair. And like when I went to brush it out, I was like, "Fuck, that was a wasp," and I've just been stung by a wasp. But the fucking wasp was still caught in my hair. So if you're asking how my fucking life is going there, Tom, bees in my hair, Tom, bees in my hair.
I love, I love that the wasp, to see it from the wasp perspective. Like somebody kicks him in the nuts, the wasp nuts, like in the tree.
Yeah.
He falls out and he's like, I'm fine. I've got wings. I won't even hit the fucking
I've
ground.
landed on something incredibly soft.
Oh,
What the?
what the fuck is this? It's
Yeah.
fucking knotted. And this giant, big fucking pink paw comes at him. It's
Yeah.
like, to fuck with that.
Yeah. So I
Activate
get
stinger.
Well, I don't know if he activated or if I just like stuck my hand on it. Either is possible. But when a wasp stings you, his whole arse comes with it. Like it's a prong.
Oh,
And then
I thought they could move on again, and it was only
no
bees
no
that died.
no with a wasp. Or I
Hold on,
guess
so
with
you'd
this
half
is
a dead wasp torso in your
yeah.
fucking
What it
torso.
is like
Okay.
the little sort of sack of poison.
Oh, lovely.
It is forms part of the bottom of his arse, and that's like so the stinger, when you look at it on your finger, I could see that the stinger was like a thorn into me, and then there was like a little bulb of
So
like
hold on,
white.
it kind of looked like a mini cock and balls.
It gets I wouldn't say that now. It was more like a light bulb, a light bulb with a very very sharp
Do you know what's
vein
great,
out of it.
Gerry? Is that this nonsensical, idiotic shit that we are talking back and forth to each other about tease up today's episode. Because if anybody, if you looked exactly at the title of it, it'll kind of give you an idea. But if you are wondering, how the fuck did I stumble onto this? And yes, there are seven seasons. There's 6 more, so go back and have a fucking listen.
Oh
None
yeah,
of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
none of the IQ points of what you've just come across right now between Tom and Gerry will in any way fluctuate. It's right at mid to lower. You won't get much stupider, but you sure as shit won't get a whole pile smarter.
No,
You'll
we always said this was a learning. This was not a learning podcast. So you're not going to learn much about bees in your hair or wasps in your hair or something. But I will say this much, Tom. This is you learn things in the stupidest of places. All I knew about wasps right now, when I looked in and I seen this wee vial of poison in my finger. I remember back to an episode of Jackass when Johnny
yes.
Knoxville was dicking around with wasps or some such, and he rang the doctor to see what he was supposed to do. And they said, if you get stung, and you will get stung, don't pick it out, flick it out.
Don't pick it out.
Because if you
Oh,
think you go to pick it, all you're doing is you're grabbing it by the bulb and you're injecting the poison into
like
yourself.
a
Now
like
you're
like
going
a
to get a
turkey
bit,
baster. You're turkey basting.
you're turkey basting it. Now you're going to
Wow.
get a bit, and that's why it's sore, because you're going to get a bit. But if you don't want to get the full dose of it, instead of like picking it out, just flick it off or scrape it off with a knife or a credit card or something like that.
In the 14 years I've known you, I think that might be the greatest thing you've ever told me.
There you
I
go.
will use that for sure. The summer's here, and now
Go get stung just so
I
you can
don't
get
even
to
need
use
to.
it.
Now that you
Yeah,
have put that in my universal
I'm telling you.
fucking frontal lobe, wasps will hunt me down at this stage, and I'll be ready to flick and not pick. So,
Flick, don't pick. Very simple. I was very proud of myself. I was also very sore.
well,
Any rate, Tom
exactly.
and all the listeners, if you're looking at the title of the show and you see season 7, episode 2, that's one thing. If you look at the episode title, you're like, how are these fuckers going to segue from bees to jail?
Oh, we are the Segway Kings.
We're the Segway Kings. We're just going to stop talking about something and start talking about something else. We are indeed season 7, episode 2, Tom. We're sorry, everybody, that it's taken so long to get here, but by the time you hear these, we should have the whole season recorded, and we'll drop it all weekly. We didn't want to miss any gaps. So we are recording it a little earlier than you're listening to it. How was your Easter weekend, by the way, Tom?
It's
Did
not
you eat many,
that fucking far back.
eat many,
We
did you eat many eggs?
we have suntans right now.
How about that Brexit,
So
Tom? Huh?
hey, I'm going to be really sad when Fred Dibnah dies. That's all I know. It's going to be really sad.
Yeah.
Long. Yeah.
No,
So
it's not that far back. It's not that
it's
far back.
not. It's not, of course.
Some of these are jokes, folks. What can I say?
But these episodes that we chosen to do because we changed tack in season 6, I think it was, slash maybe possibly season 5. There's also a bunch of bonus episodes back there too. You'll notice we changed tack from just our run of the mill magazine show that we were doing up until then, which had segments every week. We picked a subject, we dissected it in the most fun way from everything from um the sainthood of Dolly Parton to
Yes, indeed.
the 2-part episode of a deep dive into the life of steeplejack and steam enthusiast Fred Dibnah. Gerry
Just
discovered
because,
Gerry discovered moonshine throughout the world, and
yeah.
I discovered, and I hastened to say that I taught people, but I said what I knew, so I don't know if that is a thing on how to build a house. Yeah, so there's that. That's what we're leaning towards. The same in this season.
Same in
We'll
this
be
season. It's
we'll be
just
picking
gonna.
apart, having the crack with a singular subject, and this week's one,
It's
it's
called "What Are You In For?"
what are
Now,
you in
Tom,
for?
we took you to jail last season to discuss death row dinners when the
It's a
most.
great one. I still do be telling. I don't know. I don't know why I still tell the is it Aileen or Aideen? Aileen Werner. That one
Oh,
stuck
Alien
with me.
Warnos. Yeah, yeah, that was heartbreaking. Go
Warner's
back and listen to that, folks. We're not going to
that's
give it away for nothing
go
here.
back and I'm not giving it away, but I only told the outlet about it the other day. It came up in conversation about a last meal, and her one, it stuck with me. It stuck with me. It was like, oh fuck, right, fuck it. Go back and listen to that one. It's a well, fuck you too. At the same time, Aileen, like fuck you. You did a rake of murdering and all the rest of it, but um, it stuck with me that one. And this, as you said, what are you in for? So Gerry came up with this one. It's a great idea and something that fascinates everybody that made TV shows since the dawn of time. How people have ended up in prison. Some
People have ended up in prison,
not
Tom, and
not
I've
not everybody is Andy Dufresne. Not everybody's the
not
crafty guy
everybody
that gets in
is
there and gets out of there.
not everybody is the crafty guy that's in on unlawful causes. Not everybody is a hardened criminal who desperately deserves to be in prison after a life of crime. Not everybody was shot 15 times in the legs and dragged in after a crime spree that spread across 10 states, Tom. Sometimes people are in prison because they are stupid fuckers.
Which is the ones we love to hear about.
Which is the ones we love to hear. What the title of this episode is "What Are You In For, Tom?" And it sprung from a conversation you and I both had, probably after we did the Death Row Dining episode last season. Which kind of, it was like, if you're in the prison yard with all these hardened criminals and you're in because you absolutely dumb fucked yourself somewhere along the way, either with a stupid, ridiculous crime or just through your own absolute fault, and some hardened con turns around and says, "What are you in for?" And you have to turn them around and tell them one of the stories we're about to tell you here. Well, prison life is going to be very hard for you, Tom.
Oh, you're gonna be wearing your pocket pulled out. You may grow your hair out and start wearing a bit of lippy because you're going to be somebody's biatch after you tell
Yeah,
this story.
I
Because
was I
it
was
will
going to
be.
say that. I thought everyone was just going to laugh at you and point at you, Tom. But yeah, I
I
mean
don't.
that other shit might happen as well. No, they're
I
gonna.
think
You're
that
going.
yeah. I think it gets a little
You're
bit
not going to.
rougher
You're not.
than
Yeah, you're not going to eat your own yogurt for a whole year. You know what I
yeah
mean?
yeah.
They're robbing your yogurt off your dinner tray, Tom.
I like the way you say yogurt. Yogurt.
Yogurt.
It's like yogurt
How do you say it?
because there's an O there. I typically say yogurt.
What am I saying?
Yogurt. Yogurt. Like you change it to Yuggert. Yogurt. It sounds like something
Yogurt.
Homer would eat. Why?
Yeah, yogurt.
It's not. It's not yogurt. It's
Have we?
Although my wife takes it to
This
another.
culture on culture crime is going to kill the community, Tom.
No, my wife is we're at loggerheads altogether. She calls it yogurt, but then she is that kind of a person who says
No,
yogurt.
Tom.
No,
It's yogurt made by
I
Yoplait.
would love. This is where one of the few times we will ask. Well, we do. We love interaction from people. So
Yeah.
follow Jerry McBride, Tom and Mandy on the usual, or follow
Yeah,
the
we
Tom
get
and
you.
Jerry show on. We are on Twitter and we are on Instagram. So do let us know. Is
You'll
it
find us.
yogurt or yogurt? Which do you prefer, or do you like a good yogurt? Also, feel free to tell us about the stupid shite that you've
Yeah.
heard of for people going to prison, whether it be Irish, whether it be
Yeah.
foreign, wherever you're living.
Honestly, Tom, anything, whatever you want to comment about. What time is it right now with you?
Yeah,
Let us know in the comments.
literally do. That's how simplistic and how much we love your attention. But anyway, I'm chomping at the bit. Jerry has purposely not told me about. We haven't shared notes this season and it makes me very excited because I'm as much like ye, and I have my notes on people I want to chime in with. But really, Jerry has the bulk of these absolute fucking numpties, and I'm very excited, much like the listener. So I'm in it with you, Jerry. Would you please take
Absolutely.
us home?
I'm gonna take you on a journey, Tom. Before I start as well, I just want to say that crime is nothing really to laugh about, I suppose, and some criminals are kind of forced into a life of crime because of their situation and the life they were born into, and they were, some had no choice to get into crime. So we're not laughing at anybody that had to be driven into a life of crime.
Oh, Jerry, do you honestly
So,
think you need to fluff up that fucking pillow?
well, with
We
all
don't
that,
have those kind of listeners. Trust me,
yeah.
nobody has gone that. I can't believe these guys are talking about people from disadvantaged.
Honestly,
We're
I was reading a couple of these and I was like, "Fuck's sake, lad! I'm sorry for you." Do you know
Listen,
what I mean?
Jerry.
Should I laugh at this, lad?
It's
So I had to whittle out a couple of lads that were just like, deep in it, Tom, if you know what I mean. I was like, it's not right to laugh at that lad, I suppose. But
there's
the
some
same
lads.
cannot be said for these lads, I gotta tell you.
Oh, I want to hear about him. I want to hear about this.
I gotta tell you, in terms of equality and right onness and all that kind of thing, no women on this list, Tom. No women on this list. Didn't really find any.
I found one.
You
I
got
found
one?
one.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll throw her in the mix somewhere.
I'll quickly just throw her out, and I mean, right up there. She'll fit perfectly in. She'll fit in perfect, but a dickhead of the highest order.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, some of the people that I have here, Tom, are just like shining. Like it was like, we'll get into it, Tom. We'll get into it. That's enough of that. Let's go to jail, Tom. Let's go to fucking jail in the stupidest way possible.
Please.
So I'm going to take you first, Tom, to Chicago.
Oh, the Windy City.
The Windy City.
The Windy Apple.
Funny to say it's a Windy City, Tom, because this crime takes place in a muffler shop. Let's look at that.
That's exhaust for anybody. They're loving a good exhaust. They love exhausts in America. They
Honestly,
have whole shops about exhausts and catalytic converters. I don't know what the fuck.
Do we not have the same over here? Because I know we've got
we've quick fit and stuff like that where they would.
No, what do you call the lads that like sell like alloys and exhausts?
There is, yeah. There's those aftermarket lads, but no, there's nothing to the standard. I saw more fucking muffler shop. I reckon they're a front for everything. How many times in your life have you ever had to change out a full fucking exhaust? And don't worry, we're not getting into a car episode. But I don't know, those fucking muffler shops, I saw more of them in America than is rationally fucking possible. Like, it's unless they're going down some fair rough roads around America. That's all I'm saying.
Ironic for a nation of people that don't know how to fucking shut up, Tom, to be honest with you. At any rate,
hey,
we're going to take you to 2008, Tom, where this muffler shop is in the process being robbed.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, indeed, by a man named Ruben Zarate. Now, his last name is spelled Zarate. Now, I'm pronouncing that rhymes with karate. Zarate.
That sounds nothing like yogurt anyways, and that sounds correct to me, yeah.
You've shook me with the yogurt, Tom. I was like, fuck me, even Tom's slagging me accent. Things must be getting bad. Well, we wouldn't say Zarate. Ruben Zarate?
Nah, I would say Zarate.
We'll say Zarate.
Nah.
Driving a Maserati. Any rate, Mr. Zarate, the Zarate kid himself, he goes in to rob this muffler store. I couldn't find the name of it. Best I tried with my searches here, Tom. Goes in to rob this stuff. Give me all the fucking cash you have in the register. They said we don't have any cash in the register, all right? No, we've seen these fucking signs up, okay? So if I'm going to rob a place, Tom, I'm going to case it first, okay?
Yeah.
Staff have no access to cash. That's not always a bluff, Tom. It's not like, now we have fucking loads of access to cash. We're just going to tell people that we don't.
Yeah.
But no. Sometimes when they say staff has no access to cash, there's no access to cash, right?
Sure, these
Another one
days,
you might.
even 2008, people often would going in to buy an exhaust. You won't get an exhaust for under fucking 250 quid. And that's a shit exhaust in 2008. Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If you're walking in with a ball at 250, I'm just seeing credit cards left, right, and centre. Maybe I reckon the people are telling the truth. They have no access to the
so.
cash. So
Anyway,
we're
like maybe it's one of these stores where, like, you put it into like you put the cash into like a big Kinder Surprise thing, and it goes up into the.
I want one of them
Yeah,
around the house just for biscuits.
yeah.
I
I
swear
used
to
to
God, just for
work in
biscuits.
several places that had that. You'd cash up at the end of the day, and you'd put your money into it, and that was just the sound of heaven, because once your money went up that tube,
You were clocking out.
you were clocking out.
Lovely,
That was it.
lovely.
It was like. Beep,
So
beep.
where was said cash? Was it down Nora's bra? Where was the cash? If there was cash on the
But it
property,
wasn't in front of it. But there was cash on the property. Just the staff had no access to it. The only person that had access to the cash was the manager, and everybody informed Mr. Zarati, that the manager is the only person with the key to the safe, and the manager's not here.
much like Neville Bartos in the movie Chopper. No cash here, Chop.
No cash here, Chop. Look around you. No cash here.
Yeah.
So Ruben Zarati did what any fucking moron would do.
He went out, sat in the car, waited for somebody.
No, he gave them his phone number. Tom.
Oh,
He gave him his phone number, and he said, "You see when that fucking manager gets here, right?
you give me a shout, do
You give me a shout when he's here, all right?"
And
they were like,
and that he'll get me that cash.
all right. I'm fucking sick of this here now, lads. You here's my number. You ring me when the money arrives." And they were like, "Yeah, okay. You'll be the second people that we call. The first being the guards." And Ruben Zarati, like, I'm not going to say he went home, but like he maybe like went down the shops, or maybe he got another message done. Do you know?
I love that he walked out of there going, "And ye cunts better ring me now."
Listen, minute he comes in, all right?
You're not lying to me, are you? No, not at all. Honest to God. In fact, we absolutely 100% will ring you. I swear to God, Pinky promised a lot. Oh, that's good enough for me. Listen,
here's
I have a few messages to get in.
Yeah, I got to get a fucking couple of things. And here's the thing: it had to flash through Mr. Zarati's head at some stage when he was leaving. Tom, he probably had to think to himself, if this is going to be later in the day when I rob this place, there'll probably be more money in it.
Oh,
because they'll have done a couple of more hours of business. So I suppose it does work out for me that I have to come back here later and rob the place.
Do you think I cannot think that he'd have that level of intelligence still, though? You're right, but I think that's even the next rung on the ladder of intelligence between. Geez, no, if he had that much intelligence to think about how a shop works, Ger, he wouldn't. I don't think he'd hand over his full number. He might have said, "I'll be across the yard in my car waiting for the fucker," which they could still call the cops. But he literally turned back up.
Close the shutters. We're staying in here. It's a lock-in. It's a not a heist. What am I talking? A siege. It's a siege. We're all in here. I'm waiting here until the fucking manager gets here. He's like, "No, I'm gonna go do fucking 9 or 12 other things." Here's how dumb this lad was, Tom. They rang him to come back, and he fucking came back.
He must be going back up along going, "Those stupid cunts."
He's there like, "Oh, Jesus, do you know what it is? They better have money for me for fucking putting me to this trouble." Mr. Zarati rocked back up to rob the place at his convenience, and the muffler shop was now full of cops, and they shot the fuck out of him, but not so much to kill him, Tom, just enough to kind of let him know what time it was.
Put a hitch to his giddy up. I get you. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And arrested him and charged him with felony aggravated burglary, and he went to jail. I could not find for how long, but he certainly had
They don't fuck around in America when it comes to prison time. Like, he could have gotten 22 years for that.
He could,
do you know, like depending on the state.
Now, yeah.
Wow. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So that's
But
just that's
when you put a name to people, it it makes them real, and that it beggars fucking belief that somebody's walking around in shoe leather that could have that level of fucking stupidity inside their head.
nobody ever said that you needed a lot of leaving cert points to be a criminal, Tom.
Well, you don't want to be a politician either, sure, but you know what I
Well,
mean.
this is it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow, fuck, incredible,
That's
incredible.
one. That's one, Tom. And I found here's the thing: I found a fucking dozen stories just like that of
There
people
was a
that were
whole
like
TV show
calling
called
back.
America's Dumbest Criminals. Now they got a bit
Yeah.
samey after a while. Lads running into the glass door was a bit fucking, samey like. But Jesus Christ, like, I want to hear about the next one.
Well, listen, we're going to stay in the US of A. I could have done fucking 3 hours just on cunts from Florida, Tom. To be honest with you.
Yeah, well, yeah. In fact, we could base an entire podcast, 7 seasons, about
Exactly.
just
On
what goes on in
Florida,
Florida.
man.
Yeah.
Well, and I hate to do Florida dirty, but this next lad is from Florida. He's from
Ara,
Orlando.
fuck him. Fuck him. I've cousins
Yeah.
living below there. They know full well what they hitched their wagon up to.
This is 2012, and he's a chap called Milton Hodges. All right.
Okay.
And he actually successfully robbed the place, Tom.
Oh, Jesus.
Successfully robbed the place. Nobody's going to say that he did not have the wherewithal to rob the place. He robbed it. He robbed it good. And the place that he robbed was a place called Lowe's, Tom.
Oh, Lowe's. Yeah. Hardware shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine setup now inside there.
Like, Tom, I got to tell you, I've only ever been in America once or twice on the holidays. And I've only been in the presence of a Lowe's maybe once or twice in the middle of all that. And I've always gone into it. Like, what the fuck am I taking home with me, Tom, from a Lowe's?
No, listen, Gerry, if you didn't go into that Lowe's, like I was
I'd
listening to you
always
there
wonder
at
what
first,
was in it.
For a second, I so you were in the presence of one. I went, Jesus Christ, she didn't let you go in.
Oh, I
How
would've been-
you'd like? In fairness, your missus wouldn't even dream of stop. Like you have to. You're Mr. Hardware. You have to stick your head inside the door at the very least. I know you're not coming away with anything. Like, I mean, you could pick up a box of staples or something and maybe fucking give them to a fella, but you have to go have a look.
Oh,
at
I had to
fucking,
go in.
You had to. Jeez.
And like, here's the thing with Lowe's. All right, Tom. Like, if anybody's never been in it, it's fucking massive. It's like a little town. It's the same if you go into a Walmart. They're fucking absolutely massive, right? Now, first and foremost, Tom, what I want to chat to you about is if I was going to rob a place, if it came to it that I had to rob a place, all right, I'm robbing somewhere small.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I can go in and
You can see all four corners of the shop.
I
Like,
see all four corners of the shop. I know who's in it. I know who's out of it. And I know that there's the till and it's like 12 steps back to the door and out and gone. Okay? Lowe's is fucking massive. There could be 1,000 people working in a Lowe's on any given day. Like hundreds and hundreds of staff, register, cash register people, floor staff, security guards, little fucking owl lad saying hello to you at the front door. You know, like guy cleaning out the toilet.
have you seen the size of some Americans too? Like, if some of those Americans, if they took a fucking dislike to you, they'd run you down like a fucking the bulls in Papilloma that fucking time you're there. Holy
So, like,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
there like, okay, Milton, like, you picked a place to rob, fair enough. Maybe it was the nearest place to you. I'm not going to fucking throw stones. I don't know why you chose this place, okay?
Yeah.
But what Milton came a cropper with, poor planning, Tom, okay?
Like any of them.
If you rob a place, and I have never robbed a place, Tom, but if I robbed a place, I'd have been the lad, like, in the cafeteria making out escape routes with the salt and pepper and the knives
Yes.
and you know, like in Con Air, what's the rock represent? Well, that's a rock. You know what I mean? Like, that's I've been making me models like fucking Doc Brown of escape routes.
Listen, we've all had a busy Saturday morning where you have to go to the hardware and you have to go on to the next thing. You've made a plan as to how the fuck to get onto the next fucking scenario, at the very least.
Sit. Not Milton. He knew he was going to rob this place, and after that, his escape plan is what got him into this list, Tom.
Oh, lovely.
Milton came out of Lowe's Home Improvement is its full title, and he jumped the fence into the neighboring Cypress Cove Resort and Spa with the intention to run across the greens and fuck away off that way. Like, you know, don't go out onto the roads. It'd be like, you know, if I was robbing somewhere in Carrick and I jumped into the Nearmore golf course and fucked off about the place.
Yeah, but there's no fear of a fucking crocodile fucking eating the legs off you in Monaghan.
Wasn't Milton's downfall, Tom?
Was it not? Because they show
No,
up on
but
golf courses all the time. Them fucking thing. Well, alligators. I don't want to be corrected, or I don't want to misspecies him, but it's alligators in whatchamacallit. But go on.
if if Milton had done the slightest bit of research before his crime, this teeniest bit of research, he would have noticed that Cypress Cove is a nudist resort.
Beautiful. Not a
So
golf
it was
course, right?
very easy after he jumped the wall and tried to blend into the crowd to hide from the cops that
He
he was
wasn't the
the
guy with
only
his
fucker there
without his
without
cock
his
hanging
tool
out.
out. And
I
the
mean,
guards were like, "We're looking for a man," and there was like this fucking wee old lad playing ping pong with his tool. Just turn around and go like, "Yeah, he's right over there. See the guy? See the guy in the t-shirt and jeans? That's him. Yeah. See the guy in the t-shirt and jeans there, just going over by the fucking lawn darts. Yeah, that's your
wow,
man. That's your
wow.
buddy. He was the only person wearing clothes in the whole fucking place.
I love that there was a nudist resort right next to a big fucking hardware. Like any of the B&Qs here, you go to the thing next door to it is either a Costa Coffee,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking a pet store. There's a
You know,
fucking nudist.
I've been to some of the places that I've been to in America. Like, you know, we were down in Florida, so like, yeah, I'm well traveled. No, we were down in fucking Orlando.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It is that kind of thing though, where it's like a strip mall, and it's see this massive ball of twine, get a burger in Shake Shack, and then next door it's some sort of fucking crazy golf thing or whatever. So
Oh,
I can see it being, well, next door is
yeah, and
like a
there'll be a
little
karate fucking dojo next to
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah,
wander
yeah,
around
yeah.
with your fucking dick and balls out. But old Milton was seized and he got jail, and
What did he get? What did he get for doing in a Lowe's?
couldn't find it, but it was armed robbery, so one can
Oh,
only
it's 10 years
imagine
plus
that,
anyway.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it was double digits there. So that's 12 to 14 years that he had to spend in jail, wondering why he didn't just strip down to his bare ass, ball up the money that he'd taken out of the Lowe's, and hold it wherever you can hold it, Milton. Walk normally.
Well,
And he'll
ironically,
never be caught.
he'll actually be practicing that for the next 12 to 14 years in whatever penitentiary they put him in because but that
You've been,
story,
you've been watching too much Oz, pal. I'll tell you that much. Not everybody gets fucking.
everybody gets bummed in prison. That's
Not
if
everybody
there's
gets bummed
one
in prison.
fear to stay on the straight and narrow, you're gonna get forcefully bummed in prison. That's just what happens. I'm that's what's kept me away from a life of crime anyway.
Only for that, I'd be robbing left and right. Tom O'Mahony. I've never been to prison, but like, who's to say? If you have you been bummed in prison? Let us know in the comments.
Please.
Um, so yeah, Tom, this is like this is just, neither of these were bad luck.
Right. Yeah. That
You
was
know, some of these were outright stupidity, and this next one, I don't even know if you'd call it stupidity, Tom. Let's go through it and see
okay.
if if you can say what exactly is this guy's great downfall. This guy being Levi Charles Reardon. Is he a relation to anyone here? Any of the Reardons here?
Yeah, possibly. He's obviously had a fan of jeans.
Well, this is
Um,
it too. He's in Montana. Well, we like Montana, don't we, Tom? That's
we
like,
do, we like
yeah. Is
Montana.
that
It's
Yellowstone country?
Yellowstone.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't watched Yellowstone yet, but I understand that it takes place in that kind of. So it's kind of
You
wildernessy, kind
lucky
of all this kind
bastard.
of thing.
You lucky
You
bastard.
know.
Yeah, that's one. That's
Um,
one in the back pocket. But anyway, tell us about Levi.
Levi done the crime, done it just fine, Tom. Okay,
Okay.
he done the crime. He had every option not to do the time. He committed felony forgery. All right. So, bad bastard. You know, bouncing checks deliberately.
Sometimes, I mean, if you watch the Leonardo DiCaprio fucking story of, where he's kind of the good guy. You're like, yeah, you're robbing the banks, you're robbing the whatever. But
There's a
some
suaveness to it.
there's a suaveness to it. But something tells me this guy wasn't splitting dollar bills up the middle with a technical machine from Russia or whatever. But
No. Something
okay,
tells me this was more simple as like, can I pay by check, and then like fucking off. All right.
right.
It might be mad to younger listeners that was a thing. Like I remember 20 years ago, God, Jesus, throughout my whole hardware retail career, to be honest with you, Tom, there were hard lessons learned about who you do and don't take a check from.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. And a check, in case you're wondering, what the fuck? It was a promissory note, which is essentially what a note actually is. It doesn't actually have any standing value in your hand, but it's a promise note of this is worth this much, and you could literally write your own number onto a check, provided, and it would be good, provided there was the amount written on the check in the account
Yeah.
it was coming out of.
This, like, this isn't Revolut, like, oh, Tom, like, we'll split the bill tonight. I'll Revolut you 40 quid in the morning, 50 quid in the morning, whatever it is. This is, I would write a little piece of paper that came from the bank that said, I, Gerry McBride, um, will pay Tom O'Mahony €50, signed and dated Gerry
Mm.
McBride. And that was it. Tom, I gave that to Tom. He took it to the bank. They gave him 50 quid from my
Yeah,
account. Simple as that. If I
yeah,
didn't have 50 quid in my account, Tom got nothing. And he could come back looking for me, going, where's my 50 quid? And I, if I were Levi Charles Reardon, would be fucking gone up the road with 50 quid
right,
in my pocket. And fuck you.
right.
So there was a warrant out for this guy, and there was a mugshot out for him.
Okay.
You know, what can I say, Tom? He had priors, as they say. So they had a mugshot for him, like from a previous conviction. Okay.
Hmm.
And they put it up on the, if I'm reading it right now, they put it up on the cops' Facebook page, like the cops in the area
The
in
cops in America
Cascade
do
County.
that. They do
They
that. It's
have, yeah.
unbelievable. They don't give a fuck. They talk all about the crime and everything afterwards. They
Yeah.
go, this stupid cunt. And they'll write it on their Facebook.
It's kind of the equivalent. Like, do you ever go into Spar and they'll have the CCTV
Yeah.
camera foot snap a still from that printed out on, like, on
This
printer
bollock
paper.
stole a rake of fucking Yorkies.
Yeah, and
Right.
they'll
Yeah, yeah.
sellotape it to the front of the till, going like, this man, if you see him, is a thief.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. We have him on camera. Like, and the cops will literally do that on the Facebook page. Just sort of like it's kind of like a crime. What do they call crime call? That the guards come on crime call and they're
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it was Crime Call or Crime Watch, one of those.
crime
Yeah.
watch or some such. Basically that, only Facebook. Okay, wanted in the Montana area, in the Cascade Falls area, Levi Charles Reardon for felony charges and such like. But they were no closer to catching him, Tom,
Okay.
until he liked it.
Listen, listen. It can happen. You can be scrolling. Well, you know what? You can be scrolling. The problem.
No,
A
we've
face.
all vanity searched, Tom. We've all stuck our name into Google and seen what comes up.
100%. And even sometimes on Instagram, Instagram's a whore. You could be swiping through a thing. You could be just going through random reels, whatever, and whatever where your thumb lasts like a
Oh yeah,
millisecond
yeah.
longer, and you hit heart. And it's like, fuck no, I didn't know. No, no,
Didn't
no, I
mean
don't
to
want to
do
see.
that, didn't you?
No, now I look like a fucking creep. No, you just happened to show. But Facebook, you gotta actually go and like the fucking thing.
You've got to specifically do it. There's no shortcuts in Facebook, or there certainly wasn't in 2015, where you would accidentally double tap a thing and it would like it.
Wow. Wow.
You know.
Facebook has
So
been the downfall of a few fellas, actually, as I looked into him. Like, oh,
well,
Jesus.
Yeah, and funny to say, old Levi, he wasn't the only person to do this. He's just the only person to get mentioned on Ireland's slowest releasing podcast, Tom. There's fucking hundreds of lads that have liked themselves or commented under their picture on social media, where, like, it's like, oh, here's a guy robbing a such and such a thing, and he's like, yeah, that's me. Loads of people got it, but Levi was the guy that just struck it out for me. That why would you fucking do this? Especially, why would you do this when he's one of these guys, Tom, that doesn't understand that your Facebook page is open to everybody until you say it isn't?
Yeah.
Like my Facebook page, when I had it at the end, literally just showed my name and whatever picture was at the front of it. No information about the school I went to, the college I went to, where I worked, anything like that. My fucking wife's name, my kids' names, anything like that. That was all wiped off it. If you weren't a Facebook friend of mine, you just weren't finding me. Not so Levi Reardon. He had he was one of these guys that's like, had a sandwich at Subway here, had a sandwich at Subway, So the cops could just basically triangulate his area based on the posts that he had put up, and nabbed him, picked him up within days.
course.
simply because he, for whatever dumb fuck reason, came along and liked his own mugshot.
He searched that for sure. Like he searched that for sure. But I'll tell you, just
Well,
I
what's
want
his
to.
fucking thought process, Tom? That he sees the picture, and he's like, "Oh shit, that's me." Yeah, like,
He's a thick cunt,
well,
Gerry.
oh wait, yeah, yeah. Let's not take that away from him.
Don't give him the credit of saying there was a thought process there. But I'll tell you, because it will slip out of my mind, and I only briefly saw a little bit of it, so I don't have the woman's name or anything like that. But she was a woman, and obviously she was young, maybe mid 20s or whatever, and she was such a fame whore that she went and robbed a Nebraska bank, and she got
Okay,
away with it. She got away with 6 grand in cashola,
yeah,
out the
not a
gap,
bad day's work.
never to be seen again. Right? No, she actually had a YouTube page, an actual YouTube page, titled a video of her sitting in front of a camera with the cash, the whole lot. She's got this wedge of money beside her, and she describes in fucking detail how she did it. She's like, yeah, 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 balling in
Oh my
detail on her
god.
YouTube page, girl robber, extraordinaire, and how much cash she got, and the type of fucking car, which she actually spelt incorrectly. It was a Pontiac Trans Am, and she wrote Pontiac. Like, I don't know, she fucked that bit up, but the color of it and everything. And she was like, "This is what I got away with, motherfuckers. Big weekend coming." And
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
like, not everybody's Bonnie and Clyde, Tom. All right, not
Well, Bonnie
everybody
and
can
Clyde
have.
didn't have fucking social media back in the day either.
Do you know if Bonnie and Clyde wanted to release a picture to the press of themselves posing with guns and fucking cigars on the
On the on,
sideboard
on the
of the car?
sideboards of that car, yeah.
You know what I mean? They had to post that to the fucking newspapers, and there'd be 5 states across the way by the time. Like, yeah, I've got it. It's
Hold
not
on, you
like,
to find a fella with the fucking curtain over his head,
yeah,
holding
and
up the
the
fucking the trowel, or the hawk, the fucking plaster's hawk full of fucking exploding dust.
yeah.
Ah, fuck that one up. Sorry. Go again. Reload the entire fucking thing. But this, in all fairness, that was an effort. One thing to like, you go a moment of fucking stupidity, you like it, and then you can't. You're trying to unlike it, but cops could probably track you down. This woman went and made an entire video, and like her whole persona on the video was like, "I'm a badass bitch, robbing shit."
You know, and
Like,
again, Tom, these people in the prison yard.
yeah,
How did you get caught? Well, the cops chased me across 9 states.
mm.
I was holed up, and I was like, blah blah blah. I had this badass shootout. Someone snitched on me. No, how did you end up in jail? Well, I seen a picture of myself on Facebook, and I fucking liked it. Or I made a cracking piece of content.
I mean, we all do like when our videos get a few hits, like, you know what I mean? But at the
Do you
same
know what I
time,
mean?
like,
It's like,
you think,
yeah, I
oh,
got it. I got it. What she lacks is somebody to. What she lacks, Tom, is like, my wife's a great lady in general. I gotta tell you, but in particular, if I see a thing and I'm like, would that make a funny tweet? She will say, she's not like my conscience or my filter or anything like that, but she'd be like, that's stupid. That's
yeah, yeah.
don't put that up.
But also, I was thinking, like, I haven't looked for the video. I'd love to find the video and see if it's done huge numbers, if she actually had
I'd say
analytics.
it's done huge numbers now. I'd say it was just like 5 cops seen it back then.
But as a result, like, say she made serious revenue, like she got 25 million views, or whatever, and she,
Yeah.
like, whose revenue is that?
Do you
Like,
know what I love out of that story, Tom? Right? Is that if there's been a bank robbery since, right?
yeah.
There's been a bank robbery since, and there's a detective assigned to the case. And he's an older detective, and he's got a young rookie with him, and they're on the case. The first thing the old detective will say to the young fella is saying, "Now, son, I want you to put bunch of credit union robbery into YouTube and see if anything comes up for the past couple of days." And the rookie's like, "We'd never catch anyone like that." And the old guy's like, "Just do it. Just do it, son.
As he taps the
Got a lot
cigarette
to
on the
learn.
box. Yeah, yeah.
We're not dealing with the smartest people going here now.
Like
You just
your
put
man
in.
Brian Dennehy just sitting there, just smoking a
Yeah,
cigarette.
Brian
Yeah,
Denny is
yeah.
like,
And Brian Dennehy's
just
like,
sometimes it's that simple, son.
listen, Junior.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
While we're on the subject, Tom, while I was mentioning mugshots there, names changed to protect the innocent here, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever watched Crime Call or seen a mugshot or seen some of these things up and you fucking knew the person?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
I.
I saw it when we were in college.
I'm not gonna say anybody's name here, but I do have a quick story about it. What have you got?
It was in college, and it was machinery robbed or something robbed,
Right.
like industrial, and they had an image up, an artistic drawing, and two of us, myself and my housemate Mike, we went to school together, and one of our schoolmates, now housemates in college, he was upstairs, and we were looking at each other because we were drinking, and
Yeah.
we found Crime Watch hilarious, like
Yeah.
drunk, hilarious, because they were
Yeah.
so awkward in front of the camera. They still are, and it literally, it was like the Unbelievable. They're like, and then there was a pair of shoes robbed down the town, and you're like, oh, this is fucking amazing. But then it cut to this, and this fucker had robbed a lot
Yeah.
from, I think it was like an engineering works, like, and it was a lot of, it was all Snap On, good shit. The American brand Snap On and Milwaukee, this had gone, and the snapshot they had, or the artistic impression, was very good. They put it up, and I went, that looks like, and he was a bit of a roughneck anyway. And
Yeah.
Mike was like, it fucking is him.
It's him.
And we're both sitting there steaming, going, maybe we're wrong. We call Niall, he's upstairs, he comes running down, and we're just both pointing at, and he walks in and goes, that's blah blah. I went, it fucking is him, isn't it? I won't lie, we didn't do anything about it, because
No, well, like,
phone credit at the time was pretty pricey, and we had cans of White Cider to be fucking spending money on. So it wasn't it wasn't free phone, I don't think, at the time.
It's not that far off the story I have to tell them. I was going to say I did nothing about it. I did a wee investigation.
Did you?
I did a wee side investigation, yeah.
Oh,
and I cleared the man of all wrongdoing.
By God. By
well,
God.
No. Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, Tom. The guy I thought it was didn't or couldn't have done anything. Simple as that. And here's how.
Hold on. Did you clear him of all wrongdoing in your fucking head?
Oh no, I did sums. I had a paper trail.
No, was there a guy being accused?
Here's what the story is, right? I moved up to Dublin, and I had to go down to the Garda station to get, I believe it was like, it was either get a driver's license signed for renewal or a passport, one or the other. One of these things. And I'm doing the comedy at the time, and I'm here waiting on it, and there's a poster up on a thing, and I forget the exact crime, but it was something like assault on the street, like, not even robbery, just like assault, through a thump at someone and wanted for.
You said that very quickly, Gerry.
Just assault.
You said, it sounded like salt. It just sounded like the man was pouring salt, like he had a thing against slugs.
Oh yeah, no, he's salting his yogurt. Yeah,
this man's doing a service. There's ice on the pads. No, it was definitely an assault. Yeah. It was assault of some sort. It was.
You play over the bay. So it was grievous bodily harm,
yogurt.
Whatever the fuck it was, right? He smashed him. He's all this kind of thing. And I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, motherfucker, I know you. I fucking know you.
Whoa.
And he was a comedian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, the likelihood of a tough comedian anyway, but go on.
Well, number one, but this was like bang on, and I was like, holy shit, like, okay, get you in jail. Maybe I get a couple more spots.
That's my first thought.
All right. One less shark in the tank.
Yeah.
But like, I wasn't certain, like, because it's not often you see somebody from like over their shoulder 3 feet higher from security camera footage, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe coming up the stairs at the intro. But I was like, nah, I was like, all the way home, I was like, fuck me, was that him? Like, I don't know. So what I did, Tom, I went back to the Garda station the next day, right? Under false pretenses, just went in and I was like, sorry, I have another question. Are you sure that's
Gerry McBride, fucking Brian Dempsey here, right? Just going back in with your sports jacket on. Yeah. Hey, just a couple of things I left out there last day.
Just one more thing. But no, I had to go in with some real. I had to make a stupid cunt of myself, more so than usual, by pretending that I didn't know the signature was fine. I was like, is the signature not all right? Like, and they were like, yeah, it's a guard signature. What the fuck do you want? I was like, all right, no, just checking, because I just wanted to get another look at this poster, and it was before, like, I was going to say it was before camera phones. It wasn't. But, like, it was before whipping out a phone and taking a picture in public was just a normal part of fucking life.
Yeah,
You'd
before
notice somebody doing it.
you were still in the area where if a friend saw you doing it, they'd call you a dickhead.
Exactly. Whereas now
Okay.
it's just like take a picture of every fucking bit of chewing gum you see on the street and nobody passes any remarks.
Yeah.
The younger listeners will struggle to know this, but there used to be a time that if you took a selfie in public, people fucking laughed at you.
Oh, I still get a pain
Fuckheads.
in my chest if I had to do such a thing nowadays.
And camera technology at the time wasn't enough that you could do what you do now, which is take a picture of this poster from across the room and just zoom in on it, and it would be perfect. It was shit.
Yeah.
So I took note of, like, the time and date that this assault took place, and I went back and I checked it against your man's gig listings, which he had up on his Facebook. Right? To see if he was, like, gigging, in the air, because it was it was something that had happened in inner city Dublin. I was like, I don't know, maybe he was playing, like, the fucking Woolshed or whatever was
Yeah.
open at the time. But I look back and there was a picture of your man. Oh, another great night in Belfast or Enniskillen or wherever the fuck it was he had been playing that night, and a grainy pixelated shot of him up on the stage in Enniskillen. So I was like, right, I knew you were in Enniskillen or Newry or wherever the fuck you
Yeah.
were. So you couldn't possibly have been trouncing some fucking poor cunt in Gardner Street. So I cleared him of all wrongdoing.
But again, you cleared it completely inside your own world and investigation. It wasn't like the guy's name was written under it, and you
Oh yeah,
had
no. Whoever did the crime, very very possibly, is still out there haunting the
at
street.
large.
You know, so beware.
As it turns out, we were 100% fucking right.
I can tell you exactly who it wasn't.
Well, I can for our three sets of eyes, we all locked on, picked the same guy. Within
Your
a week,
guy was bang on.
oh, our guy was bang on. It was him,
Yeah.
the robbing bastard, and he
Yeah.
got done. He got done for the whole fucking lot. And by all accounts, he didn't. Before the cuffs got on him, they had to put the cuffs around a couple of pairs of casts arms. He got a going over.
Right.
Yeah.
Had to get the wide cups.
They get the wide cuffs. I think they just use fucking those big thick cable ties just to
Like table ties, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it, Tom, when you're handcuffing a chap, like, for whatever purpose. I don't know what you'd be doing there, pal, but don't go for handcuffs. Fucking, who's going to bust out of zip ties?
Nobody.
Like the fucking Rock. You know what I mean?
Anyway, we diverged because fuck
Very
it.
much.
That's what we do. That's what we
this
do.
podcast is bad. I'm going to give you another lad that dumb fucked
Please.
himself all the way into jail, Tom. Because the law is a tricky thing.
Tis.
The law is an odd thing.
Uh-huh.
Not this is why you hire lawyers to do these things.
Yeah.
To look after you, because the exact ins and outs of what constitutes a crime may not be apparent.
Oh, right enough. Yeah.
To the more thick among us. Which is why a lot of these lads end up in jail, because, like, fuck, didn't think that through, did I?
Yeah. Every day's a school day, Ger.
Every day's a school day for somebody, and it certainly was a school day for Mohammed Ashan in Afghanistan, Tom, in 2012.
Fucking right. Good man, Mohammed.
Mohammed Ashan was this is what he was described as, Tom.
Of all the shit you could be pulling off in Afghanistan to be a stupid criminal, I mean, there's a lot of. It's Wild West. But anyway,
it's in 2012 as well, Tom. Historically, not a great time to be involved in crime, I guess you want to say.
Well,
insurgency, some would say.
It depends on which side of the line you were standing on, because a lot of fucking crime was going on in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I think
on who you ask.
This next line will clarify what side he was standing on, Tom. He was described as a mid to low level Taliban commander.
Okay. I didn't want to. I didn't, with a name like Mohammed Ashan. I did not want to.
Oh, it could be anything.
It could be either side. either
Yeah, no,
side.
no, no. But in this instance, he's
He could have been
he's
a
a mid,
traveling salesman
he's
from
a mid to
Turkmenistan.
low level Taliban commander. How do you fucking square that off with
As a
yourself?
commander, too, you end up being mid to low level. I mean, that's a lot of levels.
Like, what do you get asked to do as a mid level commander?
Ah, listen, you are looking after the
You're not getting any
toilets.
of the big jobs.
Ah, you're looking after the toilets. You are looking after the toilets. You're being basically you're somebody's fucking cousin, and you're given a fucking hat and a badge, and
Did
basically
I,
you're shoving a light into fucking dark corners on a
I
daily, and
I
you're just
reckon
being
even he's
told,
like he's like young lads. You some cousin you didn't like. You'd be like, you get to stay and guard the base.
yeah, yeah. And by base, I mean just fucking stay out of the way. Just stay
Exactly.
out of the fucking way, because honest to God, we've got a great thing going here, and you're a fucking idiot like you could fuck it up. Don't do anything stupid. But Jer, he did something stupid, didn't he?
Well, he did plenty, Tom. He did enough to get on the radar of the Afghani officials, so much that they issued a warrant for his arrest, with a reward of $100, which I guess goes a long way in Afghanistan. Why is that country so poor? I don't know. Maybe if people stop bombing the fuck out of it every now and then for 20 years at a time.
Hmm.
Who knows?
Oh,
But
20
he
years.
was.
You know full well, if you go back to Rambo 3, you'll
Oh,
know
yeah.
that it was being bombed for a lot longer than that. But anyway,
So here we are. Okay, it's a poor country, but also fuck the Taliban. Mohammed Ashan had a bounty against him for €100. We want Mohammed Ashan in jail, and we'll give €100 to whoever puts him there.
right.
And someone showed up looking to claim the €100, $100 reward for handing in Mohammed Ashan. That person being Mohammed Ashan. He fucking.
Hold on now. I mean, all in to give the handing in Muhammad Hashan credit. It is the most popular name right now in the world, Muhammad.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
No,
It
yeah,
is.
I think it's been for like always.
In fact, in the year 2022, the most popular baby's name in Galway Maternal Hospital was Muhammad.
There you go.
There you go.
With Newell as close behind. Uh, well, here's the thing. Muhammad fucking strolled, Tom.
Did
Like
he have
he
himself caught by the back of the fucking neck?
no,
Like,
he just walked into a fucking whatever the Afghani equivalent of a Garda station is, and he says,
hello, I'm looking to get my passport pictured signed. There's
"Yeah,
Gerry looking at a
he
picture of some
fucking
Dublin cunt.
he pointed at the poster on the wall, which was like Muhammad Ashan, and he goes, "That's me." Uh so
£100,
who
please.
gives me the ton?
I
Who do
mean,
who do I speak to about the
I'm not one
money?
for red tape or fluff in between. Just give it to me straight. I hate reading all the instructions when putting a thing together, Jerry. I do. I hate it. But fuck me, your own brain. Surely, but it's shit has to go. I'm,
Well, like I said,
I'm.
the legal system's complicated, Tom.
It did. I mean, do you know what's hilarious? Is like technically, like you go. Well, we did make it official, so who's got the £100?
I gotta,
Just
the legal system is complicated. I'd love like Mohammed Ashan sitting in a holding cell, and his lawyer comes in. I know this is not how the process works, but for the purposes of this bit, Tom, his lawyer comes in and goes, Mohammed, there's a good chance we can make these charges go away. And you haven't told him anything, have you? He goes, no. Well, I told him that was me in the poster there.
okay, okay, okay. But you you didn't take the 100 fucking euro, did you?
They haven't given it to me. I'm sitting here. I'm
Okay, we
assuming
have something. Okay, we have something. A really
they
good lawyer
they
would be like, we
they
have
told
something.
me they told me I couldn't leave here, so I'm assuming they're going to the bank to get it. They want to make sure I don't leave without it. And then there's a plane there that stops in Shannon on the way to fucking an island off the coast of Cuba. Maybe that's where I'm getting my €100.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope you like
And
rock music
yeah,
because you're
and
good and wet
yeah,
floors.
enjoy sitting comfortably while you fucking are. There you go. They wheeled them up, and like nobody from the Afghani police to the U.S. Army that were on the ground at the time could fathom why this man did what he did. But one summed it up. One U.S. official summed it up when he was speaking to journalists later on. He just made the statement: Clearly, this man is an imbecile.
There is time when you do get military men talking to camera, and they don't have that fluff or what you call it. They just come out with great lines like that. Clearly, there's nothing else
Just,
for it, but this man is an, is an
yeah, we
imbecile.
could sit here all night and tell you what he is and he isn't, but it's just simpler just to tell you we got a dumb fuck. We caught one. You know?
Wow. Wow. The embarrassment, like if you were the cousin that got him the gig with the Taliban, you're
Yeah,
like,
and not for
oh,
nothing, the embarrassment when he's over in Guantanamo Bay with all the other lads in the orange suits, and they're like, "What are you in for?" And I was like, well, "Motherfuckers promised me €100, $100 to hand my ass in, and here I am."
worse again, the guys who were over there being detained with with no criminal background whatsoever who
Yeah,
aren't,
they're like,
and they're like, they pulled me out of obscurity because my fucking name rhymes with a cunt. I've done nothing. I've
"I've
done
done
nothing.
nothing.
And
I'm,
you
I'm
walked yourself in here, you fucking donkey.
they fucking smashed into my flat and lifted me without in the shadow of darkness and whisked me off fucking 18-hour flight to get here, and I've no idea how I'm here if I'm ever going to see home. And you fucking volunteered yourself? Jason, fucking hell.
Wow. Beautiful.
So Tom, I could talk all night to you and the fine listeners of the Tom and Jerry podcast about all these idiots, all right?
Mm,
And how they landed in jail for the crimes they committed. And you know, I wanted to finish up with one that I read the whole story and I was like, okay, and then we've got some jail time at the end of this, and it didn't come to pass. This is one of the damnedest crimes that I've ever heard of in my whole entire life. And it
okay.
wasn't that it was overly stupid. This person was far from a stupid person. It wasn't that he got caught in a stupid way. It wasn't that any of that kind of thing happened. He committed a crime. As we'll come to learn, he served no jail time for it. But if he had served jail time for it, Tom, I would fucking pay folding money to see him explain to his fellow prisoners what he was in for.
Okay.
Um, it imagine, like, you got guys sitting in. I'm in for burglary. I'm in for robbery. I'm in for murder. We're in for burglary and robbery. What the fuck's the difference? I'm in for murder. I'm in for assault. I'm in for everything. And this little old man comes in and sits down. They say, "What are you in for?" Didn't come to pass. I'll explain it to you now in a second. The man I'm talking about is a chap called Thomas Harvey.
Right.
The damnedest crime I'd never heard of in my life. Thomas Harvey stole Albert Einstein's brain.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were going to say Christmas. What?
Thomas Harvey is a man, I'll tell you all about him now, Tom, that stole Albert Einstein. Yeah, that guy, all right? Not some Albert Einstein up the road from me, right?
Right.
Stole his brain and kept it for decades, and then got real old and died before, like, I guess no charges were pressed or anything like that. But again, I know it's a little divergence from the pattern of what we've been speaking about here. But can you imagine Thomas Harvey sitting in Gen Pop, eating a fucking little tray of Salisbury steak with a plastic knife and fork because he can't fucking shiv anyone in the jacks? And they're like, "Yo, Gramps, what are you in for?" I'd be like, "Do you ever see your man Albert Einstein there with the hair? Yeah. Do you ever wonder what was underneath all that?" Well, let me tell you. I'll tell you the story, Tom. Okay, Albert Einstein, you all know who Albert Einstein
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
fucking, all right. So one thing he did on top of everything else he did was he died.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then after he died, he had to go for an autopsy. I mean, that's all as it happens, right? So in 1955, after he died, he went for an autopsy, and the guy who took care of the autopsy and all that was our man Thomas Harvey. He was a pathologist, and he dressed the body and such like, and so on and so forth and so backwards, and determined cause of death and all X, Y, Z. And then Albert Einstein's body, as per his wishes, was cremated and scattered in unknown locations about the place, and so on and so forth and so backwards. Most of it, Tom,
Go on.
because Thomas Harvey had cut Albert Einstein's brain and eyes out of his head before it left the
The morgue.
and nobody thought to check.
Sure. Jesus, how the fuck didn't they go looking for the brain at the very least to keep it in a jar to go, Era, this could be worth looking at when we have the tech to look at it. Do you know?
Well, that was Thomas Harvey's take on it.
Era, fuck, Tom was ahead of his time.
Tom was like, wait, let's not just throw this directly out, lads. Like, let's hang on to it. Let's see what's up, Let's see, is it a quote unquote normal brain, Tom? Is it the same as any other fucking jamoke wandering the streets? Or is there something special to it?
Does this one have fucking go faster stripes or something down the
Does
side?
this one have go faster stripes? Does it have a larger wiggly bit? I don't know the brain that well, Tom.
The
right?
medulla oblongata.
Name me another part, Tom.
Fucking
right. We all
the frontal cortex. The frontal cortex.
All right, that's it.
Fuck! Where's my sister? She knows.
I don't know where everybody fucking knows the medulla oblongata from.
Oh, I'll tell you, Waterboy. That's where
is it Waterboy?
Medulla oblongata, and he was like, Mama said the alligators are just real ornery because they got all them teeth and they can't brush their teeth. And the KFC looking guy is down the front. The colonel is like, your mama said alligators ornery. They ain't ornery. It's the medulla oblongata is angry. And he's like, Mama! And he basically tackles the guy through, and it gets said 3 or 4 times because in that funny Louisiana accent as well. But
because I'm like, fuck, like
that's why.
And frontal cortex and prefrontal cortex. Fuck, actually, now prefrontal cortex, frontal lobes. Fuck, we actually do know a lot about the brain.
It's probably sitting in one of those parts we just named because of the. I'm telling you now, everybody that they did the exact same thing. Listen to this. They went, medulla oblongata. Mama said, real on.
So Bucksballs here. He kept Einstein's brain. We didn't just fucking keep it, Tom. He divvied it up.
Right. Okay.
He divvied it up, and he kept like Einstein's brain floating like the fucking, the
Crank,
the robot at the end of RoboCop 2 with the fucking just in a fucking jam jar or whatever. Or Krang is a great one as well, right? Like literally the man with 2 brains, brain in a jar.
Okay.
Tom, in his fucking house for decades.
Now hold on, was it inside in between the fucking the tins of beans inside in the little pantry bit, or was it like in the sitting room? Where was it?
That information was not open to me. But like,
did he mention this down the pub? What happened?
No, he didn't mention it down the pub, Tom. He mentioned it to anybody that would fucking listen to him. He cut the brain up into 170 different parts and sent it to 170 different people.
Who the fuck did he send it to?
Just scientists.
Is this like getting a chunk of the Berlin Wall?
No, this is like, this is more like, here, I'll tell you what it is, Gaston. Why don't you take that and have a look at it and tell me what you see? This is too big of a job for one man.
Right.
So we're going to chop it up into 170 bits. And I'm going to keep a wee bit of it myself.
You put it on a gear or something like, yeah, I get that.
And by and large, and they all went away with all this fucking COD psychology and all this kind of crack and
the little yoke that measures the size of your head. You know that thing.
The phrenology, like
phrenology. That's
the bumps in your head and all this kind, and it's all like debunked and all this kind of thing. But this is like the 50s and 60s and all this kind of crack. And they found nothing, and they poked around it. And Einstein's family weren't best pleased about this when they found out about it, but I don't believe any charges were ever pressed. It came in around about 1978, I believe it was. This guy Harvey was found out to have done this based on interviews he gave to the press himself in an article that was called "I Have Einstein's Brain."
You know what though? It reminds me of there was a woman. It was last year, and I think we spoke about it. I'm not sure if we spoke about it on the podcast, but she was suing this company This will tell you how morbid America can be. She was suing this company that the husband had sold his body to science. You don't have to donate fuck all in America. Like you get money for sperm, blood, your body, everything.
Yeah.
And they got like 5 or 6K before he popped his clogs, body off, signed him off. But turns out he wasn't going to science or to be studied. Not really. He was going to basically a fucking gore fest.
Jesus
Let's call
Christ.
it science. It is science, but it wasn't like a bunch of academics sitting around in some theater. Tell me more now. What do you do when you crack open the frontal cortex? It wasn't. It was a hotel room in Vegas where fucking thousands of tickets had been sold. The people like I think ticket door sales were like 190,000, and basically they were cracking open this body, and they were while they were giving the talk and everything about it. And this is where now, if you open the chest here, you see this gentleman would have had this, but a lot of creepy fuckers were going to this. Any Joe and his fucking with a super slurpee and a fucking bag of popcorn could go and watch this. Like,
Throw it down a flight of stairs.
you know what I mean? And then I think I don't know, he's been brought onto a couple of road shows, like, but they figured we bought it, we got it, and it was
What do you want
allowed.
us to do about it? We have
They-
a receipt.
Yeah, we have a receipt, but she was suing him for that, going, "Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! You said my
He
husband was
was
going to be."
supposed to fucking cure
And in
hair
fact,
loss.
by now, yeah, by now he was. This was to stop putting lipstick on monkeys. What are you doing? And by now, actually, he was to be cremated, and I was to have gotten his ashes. And you motherfuckers are still making a killing off him on the weekly, going for the fucking MGM to fuck it up to the sands and down to fucking Circus
Something's
Circus.
illegal here.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
And so be it with Einstein's brain. Whether anybody was like fucking pissed off about it, Tom, or upset, or against their father's wishes, or anything like that, it wasn't like they went around and gathered all the bits of Einstein's brain like you're collecting the fucking gold coins in Pirates of the Caribbean. It was just a case, fuck it, it's out there now. And Harvey, before his death, he gathered whatever bits he had left. He had about, I think he had about 16 or 18 little fucking cubes of brain, like little bits of brain in resin, like the size of an ice cube. He's like, I think that's it. I don't know. There might be another wee bit out in the house, but fuck it, I'm tired. I'm not going for it now. And donated it all to the Einstein Museum. And says, look, yeah, do whatever you want with it.
Oh, well, for fuck's sake, the dog has a bit of it in his mouth. Well, we're down to 15 pieces. I'll tell you that now. That's where we're at.
Build it. It probably wasn't an important part. Don't know why I kept it all these years, you know.
And here's the thing: had his brain properly been studied with today's,
it had been studied. It's kind of
would
like,
have looked great. Probably was a great
know,
brain, but in fairness, he chopped it up with a fucking kitchen knife, the cunt, and sent it out to lads.
It seems to have reacted poorly to the magnetron or whatever the fuck they were doing in the 60s.
It seems to have reacted poorly to being put into a paper envelope and just sent to some fella in fucking Idaho. Yeah.
These were all, it has to be said, Tom, it has to be said. These were all learned men, but they all had to fucking know that what they were doing was absolutely, at the very least, illegal, at the very worst, completely immoral, and a betrayal of their brother.
But even if some fella sent you a message saying, "Here, I've got a bit of Einstein's brain," you go, "You do, yeah, kid." Anyway,
you do.
Keep moving. I guarantee
like relics, like, yeah, I've got a bit of Potter Pio's glove from wherever. Yeah, bless yourself.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can get one in that Europe pound shop over there. So just to let you know,
kick it around the place a wee bit. But there you go. And I would have loved if this guy had gone to jail just so I could have this little fucking 95-year-old man, which was the age which he died. This little 95-year-old man just sitting in the corner, fucking whittling something. They'd be like, yeah,
that would fuck with the other prisoners' heads. I think though. They would. I don't think they would have crossed him. Do you know, like, no way they went. So hold on. So you cracked open his body, popped off the top of his head, and scooped out his fucking brain, took it home, and chopped it up, and sent it out to 170 people, 169 people. Yeah. All right, pops. You let me know if you need anything. I'm going to be over.
Yeah. Look, do you want a yogurt?
I want to do, before we wrap up, I want to do, because we've ran way longer than we
yes,
I want to do an honorable mention to some of the fuckheads. I mentioned you one in Nebraska who basically grassed herself up on YouTube. There was two lads in Iowa, or two of the greatest fuckheads I've ever seen. They went in to rob a bank, and you'd need a mask. You need a fucking mask. There's various masks, everything from the dead presidents to a fucking lady's fucking hosiery to
the nuns in the town.
Say you just go old school and go balaclava. or pull a hoodie up with the little strings around your face to look like your man Kenny from fucking South Park. You could also use a black permanent marker to just draw on face masks onto your actual face, which doesn't obscure you at all. Two lads, and they both seem like when you look at a picture of them, you wouldn't go two dumb fucks. It doesn't look like Beavis and Butthead. It looks like two blokes that could be working, down the road in the petrol station. But the real killer was they actually got away because they had a weapon. They got away with a few quid from the shop, but they realized that it wasn't like a kid's crayon or a fucking whiteboard mark. They used good heavy duty
A magic marker.
Sharpie, and went up the road. And sure, they still had it like a day and a half later, and they were out in public before they, so they actually got nabbed. It was a really easy description to give. It was.
Do you know, it's the damnedest thing, Tom. Like, you see, even like, there's a Snickers ad now where it's like, you're not yourself when you're hungry, and it's a guy that's going to rob a bank or whatever with his pals, and they're like, we said to wear stockings over our faces, and he's got like fucking fishnet stockings on, and you can just see his face. Like, ha. Wonderful thing in an ad. Happens all the fucking time. All the fucking time that these lads just rock up with disguises that either, number one, are etched to their skin, as you say, that you can't just fucking wash them off unless you get big load of hand sanitizer and stick your face in it for an hour.
Sometimes, like a lot of things, you know what I mean? I would fuck up putting together a computer because I would read and misinterpret what a thing means when I read it. So I can kind of, on a wide scale, I go, okay, somebody heard once that if you put a mask on your face of any sort, it will obscure who you are. And not actually putting logic to it. You go, well, I'll just draw on the mask and I'm away with fucking slate. Fair enough. But then misinformation can be given lads too, where it doesn't make rhyme and reason. Because there was a lad who wore, I think he got 15 years. He wore a clear plastic bag, much like he was doing the blind boy on it. Only he literally wore. It's almost impossible to get a clear plastic bag. Do you know what I mean? Even the bags in the shop for the vegetables are frosted to a degree.
I'm trying to think about what would come in a clear plastic bag.
It would look like a giant, the pre-mixed, preset pick and mix. But even like this it had no writing on it. It was like a huge sandwich bag he pulled on over his face. And again, I'll give him so he didn't understand the nuances of blacking out. But the best one I heard of a guy trying to disguise himself was a guy who got 24 years because of previous for trying to rob a bank by putting lemon juice all over his face. Because somebody somebody had told him up, high up and low down that if you rub lemon juice all over your face, the cameras can pick, much like, do you know those number plates that the young lads put on their go faster cars that they reckoned for years? Or you remember lads would hang a CD from their rear view mirror,
and that'll do away with the flash.
It would reflect the flash of the fucking speed camera. Was similar to this guy rubbed lemon juice all over his face. The only thing he was told was, if you go near a heat source of any sort, it'll, like, this is some Scientology level of how you fucking cotton me. Because even when he got brought in by the cops and the quiz, he went, and they showed him the fucking footage of himself. He went, sure, that's not my face at all, boys. You can't see it. You can't see my face. I'm looking at a head, but sure, you can't see my face. And you go, everybody, including you in this room, can see your face. Not lemon juice on, and I stayed away from heat sources. So, tisn't me. I'm denying the whole fucking thing. Like,
yeah, pal, looks like you're looking at some hard lime.
20. Oh, it didn't have to squeeze him. My favorite one of the whole lot, because of the beautiful, and I love a fucking touch of fucking irony. And this is nearly like something you would read in a very well-known satirical online newspaper.
Oh, one of them.
Oh yeah, one of them. This guy his name was I don't know, was it Charles Mosley? It was Mosley was his surname, and he walked into a discount gun store to rob it.
I think I encountered this guy somewhere along the way, Tom. Yeah, I think. Go on, give me it. I think I know this one.
He walked into a gun store. Lots of them in America. He walked in to hold up a gun store with a baseball bat. Like that's like something you'd do on a prank TV show. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, an extreme prank TV show because it's so fucking funny. You know, you'd walk in with like a rubber hammer and go, "Okay, give me all the money."
Yeah,
And if you're
like
a
a fucking
really
a
sharp guy
Ken
behind the
Dodd
counter, he'd
feather or
go,
some shit.
"Yeah," he'd look around and go, "Amazing." That's actually really brilliantly ironic, by the way. But like he wasn't the only a guy did it in Florida a month or two later. He got what? Jesus, what did Mosley get? He got he got 12 years something because of previous as well.
Yeah, and then they add years on for stupidity, it seems.
Yeah, I did too. Sure, you're no good to society when you're doing stupid shit like that. But it was a guy in Florida. Um, this was in upper states. This is in the north, as they'd call it. But this is in the upper states where there might be a bit more, less trigger happy and more respect for life. Because
Only a
this
wee bit,
guy,
Tom.
a guy a month or two later showed up in a gun store in Florida with a knife, which is amazing in itself. That not to bring a knife to a, and he did, but he got shot in the fucking back in self defense, and the shop owner got away with it. They went
Oh
clearly,
yeah, no, forget about it. But like
clearly,
like the guy with the knife, I'm like, okay, you came in okay, you're here to rob me, all right. The guy with the baseball bat, I'm like, you're got to be fucking taking the piss. Oh no, you're serious? Oh
yeah,
shit. Well, see
like
if you
because
can
it's that's like
see if you can return these pitches.
you walk in with a knife, you're like, okay, that's clearly meant for killing. You walk in with a baseball bat, it's kind of like walking in with a tennis racket to a degree. In the same, it's a it's for what man? We're
What are
literally
you doing?
what are you doing? What are you doing, you tit? Put it. But your man from just took out his own, literally slowly unclipped his own gun behind the counter and just pointed at Mosley and went, "Yeah, listen, you're going to have to just sit down altogether because." But your man in Florida, he ended up quite very deceased. Your man just handed him the money, and presumably he didn't have a gun physically on his belt. Let him walk, and
And
then
then popped him.
felt his life was still in danger as the guy was walking out with all the money, and just picked up one of their
Many guns, Tom.
many, many inventory, and just shot the guy a bunch of times. And the cops went, "Fair's fair."
No
Which in a
questions.
lot of cases, do you know what? Yeah, some of these are, I suppose, they're like the
Like
Darwin Awards. They're the Darwin Awards.
if he'd shot him in the front as he went from him with the knife, I'd say fair's fair, Tom. You don't shoot no man in the back.
This is Florida.
That's one of these old west laws that I still
It,
kind
it,
of
it's.
agree
I
with.
think the guy still felt threatened, and the cops were happy with that.
What was your man
Um,
gonna do? Like fucking throw the knife behind him?
who knows? There might have been
Or was he
another.
fucking Nanny Oakley?
Hey, they didn't go into detail, but there could have been another customer service person by the door.
Okay. He could have been going to stab. He could have been like stabbing
And he
someone
could
on
have
the
been
way
like
out.
fairly stabby with the knife, like, "Hey, get back, fucking get back." You know, like those that you see that one that meme that goes around every so often with that crab that picks up a knife. He's like,
Yeah,
"Hey
yeah,
man, I
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
got you,
yeah,
man. I fucking got you." Do you know? So he could have
yeah.
been that.
Could have
But
been that guy. Well,
yeah,
uh, he's not with us. But if you're a member of his family, I guess, and you enjoyed that story, share our podcast with your friends. Give him a wee mention.
hey, listen, he's one of the many Florida men we could have spoken about, and that was the guy
Oh,
we picked.
we could have just not left Florida to this whole thing, but
Nah,
all to say, Tom, throughout all of those, a hard conversation to have with your new cellmate on your first night in jail as to what it is you're in for.
yeah. Like I
You're
said,
in.
you're going to get the
You're
choice of
in.
being mama or papa, and it doesn't really matter
Yeah,
what you say because you're going to
You're
be
in
mama.
for a rough couple of years in jail, is what you're in for. But there you go, Tom. Episode 2 of the Tom and Gerry Show, season 7 in the bag. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did indeed enjoy it, you can do a couple of things for us to help spread the good word of the Tom and Jerry Show, can't you?
The majority of everybody's listening on Spotify, as it seems to be. Now, there is some Apple people, so do hit subscribe if you have come over that way or through whatever other platform. I don't know. I mean, we're on everything.
Yeah,
Whatever
we're
you're
not
on,
hard found.
hit subscribe. If it is a platform that you can leave a comment, a nice comment, a 5-star review, i.e., like Spotify, it helps more people find it. It's not really for our benefit. We don't. It's not like they go, "Here's $5 for every star you get." We don't. It just helps more people find it. The higher rating it has. So don't be fuck
Yeah, the
acting.
machine.
Give it 5 stars. Nothing else than that. If you can leave a lovely comment, please do. it's hard to check up on the Apple ones. So if you have left a comment, because depending on your region or where your computer's even from, I've been told that might be actually logged into the Australia fucking iTunes. It's not all one through
Every
thing.
now and then I can't read mails that I have sent.
Yeah, so do leave us, maybe take a screen grab or whatever, but at the very least, a screenshot of you listening to this and post it on whatever social platforms you're on and tag the Tom and Jerry show. It's the handiest place. You'll find
Yeah.
Jeremy Bright or you'll find Tom and Mandy, but the handiest thing
Yeah.
of the whole lot is to find the Tom and Jerry show. As you'll see, don't type in Tom and Jerry with a J, which I've had people go, I can't believe I was doing that for so long. You were tagging a cartoon from the 60s. It's Tom and Jerry with a G.
Tom and Jerry with a G. It doesn't hurt my feelings, not that much.
It's not. It's not. And sometimes it's easy to show up. You'll know it's us because it says our name.
It's clearly us, yes, indeed. Twitter or indeed Instagram or Facebook, as Tom says. He's Tom_Romani. I'm at Gerry McBride, or some combination of that. Tom will probably get you to where we be. You can follow us. I'm not that active anymore, but you never know, that might change. Who knows?
Well, the big thing, if you are listening on Spotify, hit the bell. I keep on forgetting to see this, and some people are subscribed. The bell will actually bring it into. It'll pop up in your phone, as well as that. Some people have been saying there isn't a new logo. There's some ancient logo showing up. What you have to do for that, because our logos have changed, if you are listening on Spotify, is to unsubscribe and resubscribe, and the new logo, I'm told, pops up. I don't know why that would make you feel.
It's a dangerous game to play, Tom.
You're still part of the gang. Trust me, we love you. In fact, you're probably being a bit retro for having the old logo, but the new logo will pop up on your phone if you do that. I'm just saying what I was told, Jer. I'm no expert in this shit. Do please tell everybody about it. For now, that
and do it all in time for the next episode, which is coming up next week. What's it about? Who knows? But we hope you've enjoyed today's journey through the dumbest criminals that we could fucking lay our hands on. Remember, folks, the crime doesn't pay if you don't get away.
Till next time. Good luck.
Good luck.